Hey everyone, we're gonna be doing some ranked matches in Street Fighter 5. I may switch to casual if I'm gonna play Cody, because my Cody's not ready for the ranked matches. But, you know, I'm gonna be playing as my man Ryu. Big shock, I know. So, yeah, my life's kind of been boring lately. I don't really know what to do, because I actually do know what I want to do, but I can't do it yet. I'll leave you to figure out what that means. But if there's one thing that always manages to entertain me, is fighting games, so yeah. The +1 sucks. Blanca also very much sucks. Oh, okay. Oh, I ran out of V-trigger too. I was like, I only got one U sound, but that's not cool. And now I'm not dead. Oh, that's what you get for messing up, boy. Yeah, you can't mess up those clutch combos, man. I'm all about that. Of course, I was too far away. I'm just gonna say it, this is not fun. Fighting this character is very much not fun. It never has been. It's really not fun. I've always hated Blanca. That was a cross-up. Wow. That's... Man, this guy's not good in clutch situations. Jeez. Okay.
Win.
If there's any time to not mess up, that would be the time. Because I'm ready for that stuff, man. I hope and pray for those things to happen. And normally, I'm never lucky enough for it to actually happen, but twice. He could have finished the round so easily, but then messed up and couldn't. Man. I hate it when it doesn't hit me too, because I always expect it to. And then he just doesn't, so I'm still standing there blocking, waiting for it to hit, and then... Nope. I may have found his weakness, though. I was expecting a reversal after the medium punch, but... Might be shimmy time. Ah, how do I get jumped back? Reversal. What did I say about this being very much not fun? There's that reversal. And now I'm dead.
You lose.
This game would be so much better if they didn't bring him back. The only good thing about Blanca is that costume. I will give him that. That is one of the greatest costumes to ever exist. But it really doesn't make me feel good that the character who wears it is one of the most annoying. Seriously, I think Blanca's entire character design was made specifically to be annoying. I may have found my way out. Just axe kick the crap out of him. Okay, not. I'm gonna keep throwing that out there. I thought maybe he'd see that miss and I don't know. Ah, jeez, the range. What? Man, if I didn't mess up, or Ryu didn't attack the wrong way, yeah, what is it with this guy? He never finishes any of the most important combos. Like, all the other ones he's perfectly good with, but the finishing ones he just can't. And now I got super. Alright, I'm doing it. Oh, I wanted a reversal. Okay. Nope. Nope. Oh. Yeah, I was about to say, watch me mess up my clutch combo. That would have been karma, but no.
Final round.
That's why I practice very consistently. Oh, now he does the one that hits me. This time I hit you. Oh. And I jumped away and I couldn't punish his command grab. That doesn't seem fair to me. I did the right thing there. I mean, it probably wouldn't have made that much of a difference, but still.
You lose.
I jumped out of the way of his command grab. I should get a punish for that. I thought one of the things they said is in Season 3 they were going to add a bunch of ending lag to all the command grabs. Well, what about that one? The most annoying one, because it's full screen. I mean, the one time I actually react to that move and then I don't even get anything for it. I feel kind of cheated for that. Alright, whatever. Blanca. Why? Who likes that character? I don't ever remember him being very popular outside of like the laggy Blancas. And then all of a sudden he's like top 10 Street Fighter characters in the poll. Like what? He doesn't I don't get it. I mean, I don't. I really don't, guys. That popularity poll though, man, it was pretty weird. Like, wasn't Makoto in second place? I mean, I don't have anything against the character, but I just don't feel like she's that popular. I never got that. I did like what they did with Ryu though. He didn't even show up. I thought that was funny because Ryu never won for the award ceremonies. I was thinking that all the Shotos would be at the top because people do love their Shotos. I do find it funny though that that's still what they're called, despite the fact that that name comes from, I guess, a misconception. You know, this is the path of my destiny. Okay, I never let the intros roll, but whenever I do, I gotta say it with Ryu. Nobody ever does. Either I don't or the person doesn't. But when they do, I have to say it. It's something I always do. Now you guys know. Alright, Jury wearing a very ugly green color, I must say. I mean, I like green, but that just isn't doing it for me. I wanted an EX Fireball. Nope. No chance, lady. Oh. The crazy jump combos. Nope. What the? What even was that? Okay. I didn't think that was gonna be a cross-up. Jeez. The most ambiguous of ambiguous cross-ups. Oh! Ah, I was out of range. What? Air grab. I'm surprised that air grab beat my attack though, because I had pressed the button like a solid second before that even happened. What? Please fall for it! Oh no! They're too obsessed with grabs. Okay! Please! Okay. I figured it would. Ryu's super is hefty on the damage. Whew.
Final round.
Just a tiny little bit of health left there. That was scary. I didn't want that, but I guess nothing bad happened from it, so whatever. Man, I want to land that, but it never works out for me. Timing is never synced. Right. Wait. Reversal? Oh no. I can be paranoid sometimes. You'll shimmy into another grab. It doesn't help that she also has ridiculous grab range, because somehow she can grab with her foot. It doesn't really make any sense when you think about it, but, you know, whatever. Yeah. What I was talking about with the name thing is that the reason Shotos are called Shotos is because that's like a noun version of Shotokan, which is a type of karate, but seeing as Ryu's style doesn't have any resemblance to the actual Shotokan karate, they decided to change the name of it, but for some reason fans never decided to change the name of what they call. Okay, you're starting to get on my nerves. Why did you back that? I don't get that. Oh. Okay. That was supposed to be a shimmy, but, I mean, I guess that works too. No! To be fair, though, Ansatsuken does not really have any kind of catchy nickname, which is the actual style that Ryu uses. And you certainly block a lot. Not many people give Ryu a lot of respect on his moves, mainly because he actually doesn't get pressure after many of them. I tried to press it after the standing hard kick, but it didn't come out. Normally it does there.
Final round. Fight.
And I can never get the punish for that. I don't even know if it's actually -5 or not. Okay. Oof. Did a parry there. Nope. Man, can you just get away from me? Of all the times to press a laggy button, it had to be when they jumped. You can do that. I don't care. Man, I always forget you can do that. Huh. Okay, that worked. I don't know what they did, but it didn't work. I'm still not feeling that outfit though for Jury. I mean, green and white too. I mean, why white pants? It just doesn't work. I mean, Ryu's not exactly a fashion connoisseur, but he at least knows not to wear something like that. All right, cross-up jumps. I'm gonna be more ready for him next time. Man, I hate it when it's only the first hit. I tried to do an EX Shoryuken there. He didn't do it for some reason. Again with the jumps. I'm still alive, though. Man, I was not expecting that. I was thinking more along the lines of that flip kick thing. That reached me? Uh-oh. Of all the times to be reversal. Man, every time I V reversal, it never works out. It just, they always do a jump or they want to grab me instead. Every time I'm like, okay, time to V reversal, it just doesn't work out. That's why I don't do them very often, because I'm terrible at doing them, or I'm just very bad at guessing the correct time to do them. Either way, they never work out for me. I mean, most of the time, I either just see like a heavy attack and then react to that and do it, but anytime I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna do it, it never works out, and I usually die because of it. I always thought the reversal should be a bit stronger. I mean, if you compare them to alpha counters, you know, that really cool mechanic that basically did the same thing but 10 times better, they don't feel very strong. I mean, I don't know. The fact that I spend V-gauge on it, you know, full bar, I feel like I should be guaranteed to get something. It doesn't even have to be full-blown damage. You know, it could be the great damage, but I feel like if I use it, if my opponent's at least close to me, then it should work, you know? I mean, I don't know. Everybody always complains about the lack of defensive options, and they have one that could be very good, but they make it super sucky so that it isn't. But I don't know. One thing I find kind of strange is that I've been running into a lot of Grandmasters recently, and I'm not going to say it's annoying, but it's very intimidating, I guess. Because most of the time the matches do not go in my favor. Speaking of matches that do not go in my favor, Karen. Pretty much the opposite of Ryu. Ryu has terrible conversions. She can hit you with anything and then convert into super or a full combo. Alright, since I'd rather not lose 3 times in a row, I'm gonna focus for this one, guys, so get ready for Stone Cold Silence.
Fight!
I see some skipping around the China stage. Ow. Cool. Okay.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah. Don't jump in when you're an anti-air away from death. It's always something that it's very hard to think about because you really want to get the big damage when your health is low. But against me, I'm ready for that. Alright, Yucky Jones. That's a fitting name for Karen. I could see her as a germaphobe because she's all fancy high-class stuff. That jazz. What I was talking about conversions, I did a crouching medium kick too, and the only thing I could have gotten from that would have been an EX fireball. Even without spending meters, she could have gotten a ton of damage from that. That's Karen. Ridiculous conversions, which is why she's a very bad matchup for Ryu, because where he struggles, she is very good in. Jeez, that range. Come on. I'm like, it's safe fireball distance. And then I very much die. Still in the anyway. Every time I press a button, I just get hit. That's the thing about Karen. You never press a button. But the thing is that she's safe on practically anything, so even if you don't press a button, you don't really get much. I've always had the mentality that if a move is incredibly consistent when it comes to like a special, and it does a lot of damage, it should be unsafe. I've always thought that. That's fair and balanced in my mind. But Karen is like the embodiment of not that. Jeez. Come on, that thread the needle. Man, that beat my button. Seriously.
Round 2. Fight.
That beat my grab. I saw it dash in and thought she would grab, and then somehow her move was still faster. How fast is that thing? Alright. Can't say I'm happy. Whenever I lose, I just always try and think of, like, what did I do wrong? And aside from the YOLO V-Trigger 2s, I really can't think of anything aside from getting hit by a reversal and her button beating mine. That's how it is. I always look at every failure and see how I can learn from it, and there are just some characters that I really see no possible way to win in that situation aside from luck. And I don't know, there's always one character in every fighting game that's like that to me, and I don't know. Speaking of characters like that, Chun-Li, not so much in this game, mainly Third Strike. Third Strike Chun-Li is just like, ugh. I don't know why I picked V-Trigger 2. There are not many parry opportunities against Chun-Li, except for, of course, the super. But, you know, there's not much of a need to use the V-Trigger 2 there. And whatever. I make it work.
Round 1. Fight! Round 2. Fight!
Spend it. I don't take risks like that. If I get the opportunity, I take
Final
it.
round. Fight!
Alright. Get a little too comfortable pressing buttons on Wake Up. Chun-Li is always a character in this game that manages to provide close but very fair feeling matches. Like, I've never fought Chun-Li and felt cheated. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when I lose, it's just like, yeah, I see that. You know what I'm saying? I always forget she has that move. fireball is just plowing through mine. Okay. You can do things after your fireball, but I cannot. Oh, really? That's how you want to play it? Really? After...
Round 2.
Okay.
Fight.
You just made it personal, buddy. Okay. Alright.
You lose.
The taunt, though. The thing is, you have to earn a taunt, and you don't earn it until you've won the set. And that's exactly why. You see, whenever someone does that, I feel more like I won than I lost. Because you know what that tells me? It tells me they were too scared to fight me again. If you taunt, you have to, under all circumstances, finish the set. If you do not, I consider you a coward. I'm sorry, that's how it is. I just said, you have to earn that taunt, and that means you have to win the set. Not just the game, the set. It's weird, because it kind of makes me happy when people do that, because it's the only motivation for that is either specifically to make you angry, which I don't get angry at that, or just because they were scared and didn't want to fight you again, but still wanted to make you feel bad about losing. But that's the thing, if you fully think it through, if someone does not fight you again, if someone basically runs away, did you really lose? I mean, did I really lose there? I don't think so. I got this match literally as soon as I pressed the button to stop recording. Yeah, that's always something very telling. Like, if someone taunts me and then rematches, then it's like, it's respect, you know? Like, they earn that taunt, alright, you beat me fair and square. But if someone taunts and leaves, that's the epitome of scum. FGC scum. You saw it here, folks. Alright, I'm not getting lucky with these matchups today. Manat? Oof.
Round 1.
Right, it's looking a little chunky. I don't know how I feel about the connection, guys. Everything's been trading for me today. I don't like it. Uh-oh. Oh. No crush counter! I'm safe. How'd that miss? She just, like, ducked under my jumping attack. Okay, I was not expecting such immediate aggression. Yeah, I think I'm not. Okay. But as always, whenever Manat gets your health low, he just runs away the entire time.
Round 2.
I've never really liked the long-range characters that just, like, do nothing but zone out the entire time. It's not fun to be on the receiving end. And I never know how to go about it. Like, do I patiently wait for them to make a mistake, or do I force my way in with ridiculous aggression. Okay. I was expecting a wake-up option, but it was not jab. Get out of the corner. And okay. The thing about these characters, though, is that once you get close, they usually don't have very many options to get you off of there. So there is that, but it's just ridiculously difficult to get close in the first place. Oh, jeez. Where do you block? I was ready for that. Ah. I think I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. And, how many times did I get hit there? Twice? See, people, this is the big difference between Ryu and a lot of the other top tiers. Because even when Ryu was in Season 1, Ryu never had just a two-touch death option. At max, he's taken half health, and that's with either a jump-in with super specifically, or something else. He never had the pressure tools to so easily dominate a round. It was always just about making the proper guesses that were, you know, completely reasonable guesses. Like, is he gonna grab or is he gonna do a meaty? That's really all Ryu's got. But then you got these, like, crazy characters that's like, you never know which way to block. Then all of a sudden they're lag jumping in front of you. And, I don't know. Walk up, sweep, that's your thing? Did that just happen? I'm still probably dead. No, I'm not. And now I am.
Round 2. Fight.
Gonna click the EX. Meter. Oh, her B trigger down already? She used them all very quickly. Not want an overhead. I mean, even if it was a standing medium punch, that thing probably would have hit me on the way back anyway, but... Yeah, alright.
You lose.
I don't want to lose every match today. I mean, I won one on a technicality. I mean, it was a stalemate, but, I mean, in my opinion, if you're the one who doesn't rematch, you're the one who loses. But still, other than that, I'm not doing so hot today. It happens, though. I mean, everyone has those days. The important thing is not that I've lost, but I can move forward from these losses and improve. That's always something you need to remember. See, it would be so easy for me to just get mad and start screaming things, and I don't know. I used to be like that. I mean, I used to have pretty bad temper issues, but now I take losses at face value, and I'm just like, alright, what could I have done better? That's always what I think. And, you know, there are some situations where I feel like I couldn't have, but again, that's just you can't win them all, so don't go in expecting that, I guess. I don't know. I mean, the thing is about Ryu is that I never thought Ryu was top tier in this game. Now, before you start being like, oh, Nick, Ryu was so busted in Season 1. Think about this. All of the complaints that people have for Ryu were still issues he had in Season 1. Think about it. He's still stubby. That was something very apparent in Season 1. He doesn't have very good conversions. Again, still a problem from Season 1. And he still lacks good pressure options. Again, same problem. I mean, the only things Ryu had in Season 1 compared to the following seasons would probably be, I'm just going to say, the best grab in the game. I mean, his grab was pretty ridiculous. And also a higher damage output that would almost make Abigail jealous. But other than that, all of his weaknesses were still there. I mean, even the slow fireball. His fireball was... It had, like, the same amount of frame of ending lag in Season 1 compared to the rest of the season. So, I always thought it was a bit of an overestimate or overstatement, or just an exaggeration to say Ryu was top tier. I mean, some of the best players were playing him. I mean, you got Daigo Umehara, the Beast, and Tokido. I mean, of course they're gonna find success with a good character. They're good players. And, you know, I'm not saying Ryu was bad in Season 1. No, I'm not saying that at all. He was high tier at best, but the main thing he had was just that grab. Because I said it before, Ryu's only mix-up is he going to attack or is he going to do a meaty? You know, he can do shimmies too or other kind of wonky anti-defense options, but other than that, he's got roughly the same tool set. Cool, I got a mesh. But the fact that he doesn't have a good grab anymore really accentuated his flaws, because now he doesn't have a way to kind of put you in a scary position. Oh, it's this Chun-Li again. Alright, but yeah, I mean, the thing Ryu lacks in Street Fighter V is reliability. You know, he doesn't have a good pressure option, and he doesn't have any good conversions. And that was always what made Ryu a good character in previous games, is that he was very reliable. He had tools that did certain things, and they worked very consistently. In this game, crouching medium kick doesn't even go on a fireball half the time. That's just... I'm just saying. How'd that eat through my attack? Alright. Oh man, I hate it when that happens. It's such a risk in that situation, because if they don't attack, I get crush countered, and if they do, then I get hit with a jump in. It's a lose-lose. I tried to parry that. Man, they really like to jump, huh? What the... How did... Alright. If they leave again, I'm just... If they leave again, I'm still gonna consider a win, to be honest. Alright. There are just some people that really deserve no respect. I mean, what is your reasoning for that? Because me, you know, unless it's laggy, whether I win, whether I lose, I will always accept that rematch with just the excitement of the fight, you know? Just, I'm always looking for a good fight, and when someone just is like, no, I don't want to fight you again. Why? No reason. It ticks me off. Because, I mean, I don't know, Alright. This will probably be the last one, so I hope it goes well, but who knows. Ugh. Alright then. I have to be Karen again.
Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight!
Can't press any buttons.
You lose. Round one. Fight! Round 2. Fight! Final round. Fight!
They even caught my back dash. Ugh. Well, it was a close fight. And that's all I need. Well, it's probably gonna do it for me today. I lost a lot. I think every game except for that one that was on a technicality, but then I fought the person again and then I lost, so they ended up winning the set. So yeah, I lost every single game. But, you know, that happens, and every time I'm on like a big losing streak, I just always remember my favorite quote from Ryu: "A defeat learned from is more important than an empty victory." And that pretty much just shapes my entire mindset. It just, every time I lose, think, okay, what can I learn from this? And every time I win, I'm like, okay, what could I do better here to help ensure victory in the future? Because it's really not about whether you win or lose. It's about if you've learned something. And if you're so focused on winning instead of learning, then you probably won't even learn anything anyway, and that'll only lead to further failures. It's the same thing with getting angry. If you get angry, the only thing that's going to happen is that you're going to lose focus, you're going to make stupid moves or mistakes, and then you'll be even more likely to lose, which will make you even more angry. So it goes into a downward spiral of failure. And, you know, that's the thing about Ryu, is that he's the perfect teacher, not just for how to play the game, but for the mindset. You know, he doesn't have any gimmicks or any abusable tools, so he forces you to learn the base mechanics of the game and put them to their best use. And that applies to really every game. I mean, with every Street Fighter game, Ryu is always, he boils down to the same level. And while some Ryus are better than others, it still depends on the same thing. Just how well can you learn and how well can you change your strategy to adapt to your opponent. And it's the same thing with his quotes. His quotes perfectly tell you how to be the best you can with fighting. Because, again, it was just the thing I said. That's pretty much Ryu's mentality. You must focus on learning rather than winning, because your drive to win will only inevitably cause failure. And, you know, that's basically true, because whenever I only thought, okay, I need to win this one, the only thing that happens is that I get angry when I lost. And I don't want to be angry. I mean, no one really wants to be angry. So the fact that I can take a loss with a smile on my face, I can do that because of the words of Ryu. And it's because Ryu is the perfect teacher for fighting games. And in my opinion, that's what makes him the best fighting game character and that's what makes him my favorite. So, yeah, now that I got my little motivational speech done, I guess, I don't know. I had a lot of fun. I still did. See, that's the thing. I may have lost, but I still had fun. And that really is what matters. Because, you know, what good is winning if you didn't enjoy doing it? I mean, come on. So, yeah, I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. And I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully I don't lose every single match again.